Welcome to another Cool Beans show. I am Will Rungholt, and I'll be going through 4 skills today. They're a little bit of, I guess, nothing really that holds them together in a same type of genre, but they sound pretty fun, and I don't think I've tried any of them. Um, So we'll get started here soon. I'll just wait, a few minutes, get people in here. Um, but um, so the other day, last night actually, I watched this show called Kimmy. Oh wait, one second. Be right back. I had to remember to mute my devices, and I had a device not in arm's reach. So, for those who haven't seen Kimmy and who enjoy Alexa devices, it was pretty good. Um, I would highly recommend it. Uh, yeah, it was pretty good. I won't give anything away. It's called Kimmy, Kimi. Um, what else? What else? Oh, I know what else. Um, this is what else. I created Cards of Wonder um, posters. Well, a poster so far, and I'm going to be creating more posters. Um, we will be creating a Kickstarter for Cards of Wonder actual cards. So I wanted to make posters to go along with some rewards. Um, and but you can actually buy the posters now on my Etsy shop. So uh, they're there. I probably won't be, putting all the Etsy, all my posters on Etsy. So we have some unique ones for the Kickstarter. But I figured while I was at it, I would put it on Etsy to see if there's anything that uh, would get people to be buying something new. Um, so um, I think that's about it for new stuff that I wanted to send out there. Mhm. All righty. Well, I suppose we can get this party started. That's not the first one. The first one is going to be the Cornicus legacy. Cornicus? Corporate. Corp. Copernicus. Copernicus uh, legacy. It's an interactive audiobook. I haven't even tried it, but it's made by Wonderword. You like the accent back? Welcome, by the way. Uh, Carpernicus? Uh, funny. Um, so and most stuff at Wonderword is pretty good. We enjoy it. So let's get it started. Um, Open the Copernicus Legacy, it says. Open the Copernicus Legacy.
Welcome to the mysterious world of the Copernicus Legacy, where math and magic become one. This is the first chapter of Book 1, The Forbidden Stone, an interactive audiobook based on the work of Tony Abbott, developed by Wanderword in partnership with HarperCollins. Powered by Fabella. In this story, you will follow the journey of four unlikely heroes. When a guarded secret begins to unravel, they are set on a chase for hidden historical artifacts that could determine the fate of both the future and the past. To get more information about engaging with an interactive audiobook, say help. To hear your available options again, you can always say repeat. Also, you can restart the story by saying restart at any point. If you're ready to start the story, say begin.
Begin. How's the sound, by the way?
Wade Kaplan watched in terror as his priceless constellation map burst into flame. The moment its swirling silver ink and richly painted constellations caught fire, he bolted awake. The room was pitch black. There was no fire. Wade tilted his head towards the door between his room and his stepbrother Daryl's. From behind the open doorway came the faint sound of snoring. Wade relaxed. Surely, Daryl would have woken up if something was wrong. The first day of school vacation had hardly been restful, rushing around doing chores before his stepmom, Sarah, flew off on a business trip to South America. Her flight would leave early in the morning, and despite the hectic day, he and Daryl had promised to be up at the crack of dawn to see her off. Still, Wade felt the urge to check on his constellation map, to make sure it was all right. The room was too dark to see anything. Remember that you can always say repeat to hear your available options again, or say help to get more information. Wade needed to raise the window shades, to let the light in. Try saying, raise the shades.
Raise the shades.
Wade pushed the sheets aside. Then, he walked to the window and quietly raised the shades. It was a nearly moonless night, and stars were sprinkled thickly across the velvety black. His house in the hills, some miles from the Austin city lights, usually meant a vivid night sky, and tonight was no exception. To check his constellation map, Wade needed to open his desk drawer. Try saying, open drawer.
Open drawer.
Wade drew out a leather satchel the size of a large paperback. Not only had it not burned, but it was cool to the touch. His skin tingled when he opened it. The map was a gift for his 7th birthday from a dear friend of his father's, a man he'd come to know as Uncle Henry. Engraved and hand-painted in the early 16th century, the artifact was a work of art, science, and history combined. Why had he just dreamed of its destruction? Wade unfolded the map carefully. It had 4 defining details that stood out to him. Look at 3 details on the map to continue with the story. The 4 defining details are the yellow parchment, the silver ink, a bearded man, and lastly, the zodiac signs. Name which detail you want Wade to look at.
Bearded man.
The bearded man depicted on the map was the Greek astronomer Ptolemy. He was born somewhere around the start of the 1st century and lived until he was 70 years old. You got 2 details left to look at on the map. Name a detail you want to look at. Or say describe object to hear the object description once more.
Zodiac.
Zodiac signs started as a form of divination in ancient civilizations. They helped us understand the movement of celestial bodies and marked the changing of the season. You got 1 detail left to look at on the map. Name a detail you want to look at. Or say describe object to hear the object description once more.
Shooting star.
You got 1 detail left to look at on the map. Name a detail you want to look at. Say help if unsure of how to proceed. Or say describe object to hear the object description again.
I think the chime has tells you that there's something to say that you can repeat, but help.
Do you need to place an emergency call?
Open the Copernicus legacy.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that.
What? Open the Copernicus legacy.
Welcome back. You got one detail left to look at on the map.
That's nice.
Name a detail you want to look at. Or say describe object to hear the object description once more.
Object.
You got one detail left to look at on the map. Name a detail you want to look at. Say help if unsure of how to proceed. Or say describe object to hear the object description again.
Describe object.
Wade looked at the map once more. It had 4 defining features that stood out to him. The yellow parchment. The silver ink. A bearded man.
Silver
And
egg.
lastly, the zodiac signs. Name which detail you want Wade to look at.
Silver egg. Silver egg. I don't know what is going on with this thing. Open the Copernicus legacy.
Welcome back. Wade wanted to inspect his celestial map. Name a detail on the map to look at. For example, try to say, look at silver ink, or look at
Oh,
yellow
silver
parchment,
ink.
or say describe object, to hear the details again.
Silver ink.
Try to say, look at silver ink, or look at yellow parchment. Or say,
Look.
try to say, look at silver ink, or look at yellow parchment. Or say describe object, to hear the details again.
Look at silver ink.
It's unclear what type of ink that has been used to draw these stars. A lot of dangerous substances were used to make colors back in the day. For example, mercury, also known as quicksilver. It poisoned those who worked with it. Best not to smell the map too closely. That's great. You've really started to get the hang of this. Wade turned the star map around, until it matched the arrangement of constellations outside his window. Then, as if it had waited for him simply to look up, a meteor slid slowly across the dark, and sparkled as it passed. Looking up at the sky, Wade studied the 2 constellations that the comet passed over. One looked like a cross. The other was formed by a long string of stars with a small cluster at the end. Wade looked at the constellation map again. Based on the north-facing position of the window, the 2 constellations should have been located on the center of the map. There were 3 star groups huddled together in the middle of the chart. Each one was represented in the form of a brightly painted animal. A bear, a green dragon, and a flying swan. 2 of these creatures had to be based on the constellations Wade had seen in the sky, namely, the cross, and the string with a cluster at its tail. Remember, you can look at any part of a historical object. Say, look at, followed by the detail you want to investigate. In this case, it will be either look at bear, look at dragon, or look at swan.
Look at swan.
This was Cygnus, Latinized Greek for swan. Deneb, the brightest star among all constellations, laid at the tail. The wings fanned out with a great span width. Congratulations! The swan matches one of the constellations that the comet passed through. Keep examining the map to discover the other one. Keep examining the map to find the second constellation that the comet passed through. Which constellation should Wade look at next?
Look at bear.
This was Ursa Minor, also known as Little Bear. 4 large stars outlined its body, with a long tail flicking away from the end. Polaris, the North Pole star, laid at the edge of the bear's tail. It helped sailors to safely navigate the seas. Wade looked closer at the constellation. He saw that it was not one of the star groups that the comet flew over. Keep examining the map to find the second constellation that the comet passed through. Which constellation should Wade look at next?
Look at Dragon.
This was Draco, Latin for dragon. The serpent-like creature stretched in a long and curved line across the sky. The painted head contained 4 bright and golden stars. A coiled tongue protruded from its toothy maw, hissing at Lyra and Hercules, its neighboring star groups. Fantastic. You found the second constellation that the comet flew across.
Right through Draco and Cygnus.
The bad kids from Harry Potter.
Daryl. Did you see it?
Daryl staggered over, rubbing his eyes.
The sky. Yeah, I saw it yesterday too. What time is it? Is the world ending? Answer the second question first.
Wade laughed.
About midnight. I just saw a meteor. They're actually much more common than people think.
Wade said, pointing to the chart, then the sky.
That's Cepheus. See, it's a kind of box with a pointed hat on top. And there's one of Pegasus's legs. Stars are like messages, from way out there, to us down here. If only we could read the code.
Daryl squinted at the sky.
I don't really see them, but I believe you, which is part of the stepbrother code. I also believe I need to sleep or I'll die.
Uncle Henry wrote me once, and said, the sky is where math and magic become one. Isn't that cool?
I'm becoming one with my bed.
Tomorrow we'll go to the campus observatory. You have to see it.
It's already tomorrow, and I'm already asleep.
Daryl said, then turned from the doorway.
But seriously, bro, very cool, I get it.
In 3 strides he was on his bed, where he snored exaggeratedly. He went quiet only moments later, and was amazingly asleep. Wade watched a minute longer. Where math and magic become one. He felt that too. He felt it like he felt his own heartbeat. Since the beginning of time, people had read whole stories in the sky, finding the past, present, and future in the seeming arrangement of star to star.
Thanks again, Uncle Henry.
Wade had no idea at the time, but in the coming days, both he and Daryl would measure their lives as happening before and after that starry night. That was the beginning of your very own version of this story. There haven't been many branching paths yet, but now, you've reached the first fork in the road. Daryl has entered the story. You can choose if you want to be Wade or Daryl from now on. We'll call them viewpoint characters for the sake of this interactive audiobook, because they offer a unique perspective on the events of the story. They also have their own way of handling different situations, giving you more options to choose from when driving the story. You can switch characters at any time by saying switch character. Would you like to choose Wade or Daryl?
Wade.
Continuing the story, as Wade. Wade's father was Dr. Roald Kaplan, a professor of astrophysics at the University of Texas in Austin.
Stop.
Thank you for actively listening to the Copernicus Legacy, interactive audiobook by Wanderword. Remember that you can come back at any time to continue your adventure with Wade and the others.
All right, so that was the Copernicus Legacy, an audio book, interactive audio book by Wanderword. So the way they did it was with a flow chart tool, which is great for these type of games when you have many different paths. the one thing that I thought was really unique to this was that you could change at any given time between the two brothers. So that's pretty unique. The one thing I would have liked when I'm looking at the map was when you're trying to look at the three different constellations. I want a zoomed in version of that. I thought that would have been nice. I don't know how someone who cannot see could actually, utilize that. So I think the description of the stars themselves should be a little bit better, instead of one as a cross. I mean, that one was pretty obvious that it was the swan, but the other one was not very obvious. So that's my only thing on that. I also thought the voices were really good. The one was obviously Brian. I think it not Brian. Not Samuel. What is it? Matthew. The one, it was Matthew for Alexa, but I didn't notice the one of the youngest child, the boy, whatever, brother, was sounded like it was computer generated, but the other one didn't. I don't know if anyone caught that, but I still thought it was kept my attention. The images were nice, so that was cool. And yeah. For this one, please let me know what you think. But while I bring up their bean rating. This was difficult. I'm going to give it a 5 bean. If you could not have switched between the brothers at any given time, I would have given a 4-star or 4 bean. Sorry. But since you could do that, I think it's well deserved of a 5 bean. Seemed pretty solid. Nice. Yeah. I mean, the flow was really good too. So that was well done. But it is from Wanderword. So I kind of expect the flow to be done well. But all right. So if there's no other comments, we'll move on to, I'm not sharing my screen. The Oregon Trail unofficial. You see that? Unofficial. That's amazing. Although it has a 3.5 star, I have not tried this, so we'll see how it is. I am looking forward to this though. Open the Oregon Trail unofficial.
Hello and welcome to the Oregon Trail. Since this is your first time playing, we will create a unique name for you to represent you on the leaderboard. Your name will be Cy. You are the wagon master of a group of 5 people trying to make it to Oregon from Independence, Missouri via the Oregon Trail in the year of 1848. Please pick your occupation: banker, carpenter, or farmer.
I'm gonna be a carpenter. Carpenter.
As a carpenter, you will have $800 to start the trip with. Now you just need to shop for provisions for the trip. Say list to find out what is for sale at any location on your journey, including this one.
What's for sale?
What would you like to do now?
List.
Use the buy command with the associated item number to purchase the following items. Item number 1, 2 oxen, $40. Item number 2, 100 pounds of food, $25. Item number 3, 1 set of clothing, $10. Item number 4, 20 bullets, $2. Item number 5, wagon cover, $20. Item number 6, wagon axle, $15. Item number 7, wagon wheel, $10.
Wagon wheel.
What would you like to do now?
Buy wagon wheel.
You purchase 1 wagon wheel for $10. You now have $790. Say supplies to make sure you have enough supplies for the journey. When you are ready, say continue to head on down the trail.
Buy axle.
Please say buy with an item number or the name of the associated item name after the word buy. This store has 7. Please say buy with an item number or the name of the associated item name after the word buy. This store has 7 different items to choose from. You can say list for a list of the items and their prices. When you are ready, say continue to head on down the trail.
Buy wagon axle.
You purchase 1 wagon axle for $15. You now have $775. Say supplies to make sure you have enough supplies for the journey. When you are ready, say continue to head on down the trail.
Buy food.
You purchase 100 pounds of food for $25. You now have $750. Say supplies to make sure you have enough supplies for the journey. When you are ready, say continue to head on down the trail.
Supplies.
You have the following supplies: 100 pounds of food, 0 rounds of ammunition, 0 sets of clothing,
0 oxen.
0 oxen, 0 wagon covers, 1 wagon axles, 1 wagon wheels, 0 snake oil. Say continue to head on down the trail.
Buy ammunition.
I'm not sure.
Buy clothing.
1 moment.
Dang
Showing
it.
results for clothing. The first.
Open Oregon Trail unofficial.
Hello and welcome to the Oregon Trail.
Dang it. Buy clothing.
You purchase one set of clothing for $10. You now have
It saved my stuff.
$740.
That's good.
Say supplies to make sure you have enough supplies for the journey. When you are ready, say,
Buy oxen.
please say buy with an item number or the name of the associated item name after the word buy. This store has 7 different items to choose.
List.
Use the buy command with the associated item number to purchase the following items. Item
2
number 1,
oxen.
2 oxen, $40. Item number 2, 100 pounds of food, $25. Item number 3, 1 set of clothing, $10. Item number 4, 20 bullets, $2. Item number 5, wagon cover,
So we need
$20.
1
Item number
and
6,
4
wagon axle, $15. Item number
and
7,
5. 1,
wagon
4, and
wheel,
5.
$10.
Buy item number 1.
The following items are for sale while you are playing. Snake oil. To make a purchase while you are playing, simply say buy and the name of the item. For example, buy snake oil.
Buy snake oil. Buy snake oil.
One moment.
Gosh dang
Showing results for snake oil. The first one is General Wire Snake Oil.
Open the Oregon Trail unofficial.
Hello and welcome to the Oregon Trail.
Buy item number 1.
The following items are for sale while you are playing. Snake oil. To make a purchase while you are playing, simply say buy and the name of the item. For example, buy snake oil.
List.
Use the buy command with the associated item number to purchase the following items. Item number 1, 2 oxen, $40.
2 oxen.
What would you like to do now?
Buy 2 oxen.
There has been a problem with the service. Please try again soon.
Oh, dang it. Come on. I think it's
What would you like to
mostly
do now?
this. Continue.
Your wagon has no oxen left to pull it and you cannot continue. Say wait for someone to help you.
Buy 2 oxen.
There has been a problem with the service. Please try again soon.
Buy 20 bullets.
Please say buy with an item number or the name of the associated item name after the word buy. This store has 7 different items to choose from. You can
Buy 5.
please say buy with an item number.
Buy 5.
You purchase 1 wagon cover for $20. You now have $720.
Buy 1.
You purchase 2 oxen for $40.
Buy 1.
You purchase 2 oxen for $40. You now have $640. Say supplies to make sure you have enough supplies.
Buy 2.
You purchase 100 pounds of food for $25. You now have $615. Say
Buy 4.
you purchase 20 bullets for $2.
Okay.
You now have $613. Say supplies to make sure you have enough supplies for the journey.
Buy 1.
You purchase 2 oxen for $40. You now have $573. Say
Supplies.
what would you like to do now?
Supplies. Continue.
You need to decide on what month of the year you will start your trip on. before you can leave. Please say March, April, May, June, or July.
March.
You pick March to start the trip. Do not forget to pick up supplies here in Independence, Missouri before you leave, by using the list, and by commands. When you are ready to leave, say start at any time to begin your trip to Oregon.
Supplies.
What would you like to do now?
Start.
After a day of travel, your party was able to move 15 miles toward Oregon. Your party ate a total of 10 pounds of food today. Say continue to head on down the trail.
Continue.
Party member 3 has contracted dysentery and lost 50 health.
Already?
After a day of travel, your party was able to move 15 miles toward Oregon. Your party ate a total of 10 pounds of food today. Say continue to head on down the trail.
Continue.
After a day of travel, your party was able to move 15 miles toward Oregon. Your party ate a total of 10 pounds of food today. Say continue to head on down the trail.
Continue.
After a day of travel, your party was able to move 15 miles toward Oregon. Your party ate a total of 10 pounds of
So
food
far, so
today.
good. Only one
Say
dysentery.
continue to head on down the trail.
Continue.
After a day of travel, your party was able to move 11 miles toward Oregon. You have ended up at Kansas River Crossing, Kansas. Your party ate a total of 10 pounds of food today. Say continue to head on down the trail.
Continue.
The river today is around 2 feet deep. You must choose how to cross this river to continue on your trip. Please say ford to attempt to cross by wading your team across the river, say caulk to caulk your wagons and float them across, or say ferry to pay $50 to the ferryman to take your wagons and team across in relative safety.
Ferry.
What would you like to do now?
Ferry. Ford. Okay. Well, it was meant to be. All right. So, I was looking forward to it, like I said before. Has a lot of potential. And I think what would be ideal at the beginning, instead of buying everything separately, you say buy the supplies pack, which comes with 2 oxen, 5 sets of clothes, blah 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 blah, and it costs you this amount of money. And then if the user wants to buy more of the stuff, you would ask, or you would then say buy 1, buy 2, buy 3, so on, so forth. Besides that, I think I had a lot of problem with the fire stick, so I might have to invest in a new one. Maybe that will help, but not sure. And then I don't know what happened at the end there. It just stopped. It didn't recognize me saying fairy or anything. So not sure. So I was also noticed that there was other commands you could do, but I don't know if they'll even work. So how is it for you guys? Let me know your comments on it. And then my bean review would be a 3.
No, I was trying to get it.
Okay.
That's insane.
No, I don't want any. Thanks though. A 3 bean. But I mean, it could possibly more be a 4 bean. Just I guess the flow of like at the beginning should have been a little bit better. So we could, get into the game faster, I guess. I love the beginning music. That was outstanding. That was fun. And yeah, so a 3 bean. I like I said, I think I could almost be a 4 bean, but yeah, exactly. Action box. It conceptually, I can't say big words today, or words in general. Good. Seemed a little clunky. Exactly. For sure. Alrighty. Let's move on. I don't even know if we'll get through them all, but we'll try. The next one is Star Commander. I'm not sharing my screen. Here it is, Star Commander. Only has 2.5 stars. We'll see. Open Star Commander.
Voice Arcade. Welcome to Star Commander. You've been assigned as the captain of the starship Artemis. Your mission is to explore new planets and establish a human presence in the most remote corners of the galaxy. Beware though, this far from home, any decision could be your last. Mission 1. Impact. Initiating emergency reanimation protocol. Captain, can you hear me?
Yes.
Not a moment too soon. My apologies, Captain. The rapid reanimation process can have some temporary side effects, including memory loss, so let me bring you up to speed. I'm Flight Relay Algorithm, or Freya for short, the Artemis's onboard AI. I've had to pull you out of hibernation 3 months early as we've unexpectedly dropped out of hyperspace. My sensors are down, so I'll need your help to find the problem. Do you want to check the engines for damage or head to the command deck to see if you can reboot my systems?
Command deck.
Captain on deck. That sounded like it came from the engine bay. Thank goodness you didn't go down there. We're losing control of the Artemis. Do you want to try to repair the damage or make an emergency landing on a nearby planet?
Air.
We've done as much as we can for now without the rest of the crew for help. Should we try to re-engage the hyperspace engines to get out of here as quickly as possible?
No.
Okay. In that case, we have no choice but to make an emergency landing. Initiating emergency landing protocol. There are 2 planets within range. -3 is a small mining colony on a moon at the edge of the system that may be able to help if we can make it that far. Or, there's a closer Class M planet capable of sustaining life, but it hasn't been charted yet. Which planet would you like to head for? -3 or the closer one?
-3.
Okay, course set. Our oxygen levels are falling faster than expected. We're not going to get there in time. Do you want to increase power to the remaining engines to try and reach -3 as quickly as possible or divert to the closer planet?
Closer planet.
Captain, there's an asteroid field between us and the planet. Should we risk passing through it or try to go around?
Go through.
Charting a course through the asteroid field. Captain, incoming meteor. Steering thrusters not responding. Brace for impact. Mission failed. Whenever you make a decision that results in the failure of the mission, I'll reset you to the point where you went wrong. Resetting to your previous decision. Should we risk passing through it or try to go around?
Go around.
Say that again?
Go around.
Okay, but we're not going to make it unless we lose some weight. Should we jettison our emergency water supplies or our heat shielding?
Neither. Heat shielding.
Jettisoning heat shielding. Captain, we're approaching the planet, but without the heat shielding we're going to burn up in the atmosphere. It's too late to reverse course. The planet's gravity is pulling us in. Mission failed. Resetting to your previous decision. Should we jettison our emergency water
I
supplies or our
guess.
heat
That
shielding?
makes no sense. Water.
Jettisoning emergency water supplies. We've done everything we can. Now it's up to fate. Captain, we're approaching the planet. Are you ready to start the emergency landing?
Yes.
Okay. We only have seconds until we enter the atmosphere. Brace for impact. Mission 1 complete. You managed to survive the catastrophic engine failure and land the Artemis on an unknown planet. You completed this mission in 2 attempts. To keep playing you need Voice Arcade Unlimited, which also gives you access to the full versions of True or False, Would You Rather, Trivia Hero, the Daily Quiz, the Fake News Game, and all our new games as they launch. Would you like to find out more?
No thanks.
Unfortunately, without connecting to Voice Arcade I can't tell if you have unlimited, so you can only play 1 mission.
But all right. So I'm just reading to see if they actually. No, they don't say you have to subscribe to this to get full access. So I'm guessing that's why they got such a some bad reviews. It said constantly drops. It didn't drop for me. It worked fine. Uh, I agree. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good, but um, so I'm guessing they don't say that in here because uh, it is a third party unlock somehow. So you have to go here and sign up there instead of using a um, ISP, in skill purchase. I haven't gone there. I'm not going to go there right now, but um, that is what I'm guessing is going on. So I'm not a fan of that. It's just another thing that the user has to do. I think that's going to bring this our bean review down a little bit. Let's see. Um, I'm going to give it a 4 bean. Mainly because of not a great experience for the user. That you have to go to their website to unlock it. Not a good thing. But in the sound effects, everything was very well done. The flow of the skill was well done. I liked how once you die, you could reset. So yes, exactly. Yeah, it just rewound. I've seen skills like this, but it's not as many as there should be, I guess. Um, so yeah, this was a very very good experience. Um, Besides that, I have to go to their website to sign up for unlimited. So that's my say on that. Voice Arcade, if you're listening, uh, that's just my point of view. But my opinion, yeah. Um, but I think it definitely could be much more. I mean, ISPs, yeah, you don't get the full amount, but you probably would get a lot more uh, purchases of unlimited if you did have an ISP. In my uh, in my own opinion, in my own opinion, um, because it's easier for the user, and you can do so via voice. Last but not least is Pyramid. Oh, I completely forgot. I haven't been sharing our links. All right, we'll do this quick, and then we'll boot up Pyramid. So this is the Copernicus Legacy Interactive Storybook. This one is the Oregon Trail. This one was the one we just played, Star Commander. Sorry for the spew of links here. And then now we'll play Pyramid. Open Pyramid.
Here's Pyramid.
Not the pyramid. Open pyramid skill. Aha!
Hi there, and welcome to Pyramid. Normally in the TV show, you'll be racing against your opponents to earn your spot in the winner's circle for a chance to win cash. But you'll just be playing for bragging rights here. Also, this game is best played on an Echo device with a screen, but you can still play some game modes without one. Let's get to it then. For your first game, you can play solo or do a local party game. Which would you like to play?
Solo. I waited too long. Open the pyramid skill. This is not called a pyramid scheme.
You're back for more Pyramid.
I've never heard of this show.
I hope you're ready for some fun today. You can play a local party round or a solo game. Which do you want to play?
Solo. Wow, is that great, huh? All right. Last but not least, I'll try it one more time. Open the pyramid game. Skill. Dang it.
Here's pyramid.
Open the pyramid skill.
Get ready for Pyramid.
I wish these were buttons. I tried to select them.
I see you're back for more today. You can play a solo game or a local party game. Which do you want to do?
Solo game. All right. Well, we tried multiple times. Oh, was it? I mean, it could have been that show. I have no idea. So, this was actually made by Sony Pictures Television. So whenever that was on, I have no idea. But I'm guessing they had the rights to it. Celebrity guest not included. That's funny. So maybe it doesn't like the Fire Stick. Not sure. But I mean, it's almost 4 o'clock now, and I tried 3 times, and so I'm not sure. If I could get this working, it would be excellent for Between Two Beans on Tuesdays. This would be really cool. But if I cannot get this to work, I don't know what to say. But they actually have their support right here, so that's interesting. Right here. So that's a good idea. I don't see a lot of developers do that. Maybe I should start doing it. But that was it for all the skills today. That one is the Pyramid by Sony Pictures Television. If you can get it to work, let me know. If you can get it to work on a Fire Stick, I really want to know. Because yeah. Also, I want to try Oregon Trail not on the Fire Stick as well. Yeah, maybe that might help it. And also continue the Copernicus legacy. So a lot of good skills today. I really wish they were all working correctly. It might have been, like I said, my fire stick and not the skills themselves, or it could have been the skills. Not really sure. So hopefully you guys got something out of today. If so, let me know. Also, if you have any comments on these skills, or if you want your skill or you know of a skill that you want me to review, let me know. You can always get at me on Twitter at WRONGHOLT or Wrongholt. That's my Twitter handle. You can also post comments in our YouTube channels. Yeah, so plenty of ways to get a hold of me. I would like to know what you think. Also, if you have any skills for me to review or like me to review. If you could watch us Between Two Beans on Tuesdays. That is at 8 p.m. Central Time. Sometimes a little late for people, but or you can also catch the podcast Between Two Beans as well, which is on Spotify and Anchor. And also you can watch our YouTube at any time, or on Twitch at any time as well. So thank you everyone for being here or watching this in the future. Have a good week, and hope to see you next Sunday. All right. Bye all.